And I don't know exactly what he was doing, but I know he's definitely against Second Amendment, and he was trying to ban everything. So, you know what? I mean, good luck.
Right.
Because I've talked to a bunch of the cops and some Secret Service guys, and they're not going to dare go to anyone's house, especially if they know they have guns. They don't want to be knocking on doors. And, you know, you start putting these bans in effect. You know, these people who don't know anything about the guns. They start thinking, well, who needs 30-round magazines? I'm like, really? That's opening the door so you can start taking more of our rights. It was there. It was started by our founding fathers, and they had the same weapons the military did. We don't even have that today, but don't try to take what I've already got. All the other, you know, England is a great example. Australia, they did the gun ban. Their gun violence went down, that's for sure. Their overall crime rate went up. When people aren't afraid because they know everyone, the populace is unarmed, what's going to deter them from attacking someone, robbing them, or committing a crime? You know, especially when your law enforcement in England and stuff like that are unarmed for the most part. So, yeah, you look at, Switzerland has the lowest crime rate. Everybody has a weapon because everyone has to do, I think it's 2 years in the military, and then you keep your rifle and you go home. So everybody's armed. It's the lowest violence. So, something to it. Because Texas, the independent school district can decide themselves if they want guns in the school. It doesn't need the state to say it. The state's already said it's your decision. So my company's already been going in. Depending on how big the school is, how much money they have, we're either putting our armed guards in there, or we're hiring off-duty police to put in there. And some of them we're going through a selection. The school puts in names of the teachers they want to carry, and then we do a screening process, which is three-sided because we want emotional, physical, but also we want your peer eval, because you can lie about things, but we want to monitor you, and then we put you through training. And it's trying to let them know you're not a cop, you're not a killer. Most of these people, if they see a gun, they're either going to kill themselves or run away. The worst thing ever is for a teacher to have to shoot someone because that teacher's not mentally prepared for living with that. I was out with a bunch of my former guys, and they're all saying that they had a hard time getting out too. It's tough. I mean, you go from being military to civilian, and you know, we let our job identify who we are, and it's heroic, it's honorable, and you're doing it for the greater good. Now all of a sudden, you don't have an identity. You have to learn a whole new way to act, because you can't act the same way we do at work out in public, and people think you're savage or something. So it's hard to get your head around it, but you do, and you adjust, but it takes a while. And then there's definitely seeing a lot of good initiatives, people trying to do job training, getting, you know, the vets are getting a priority as far as who's being hired first, and then giving them job training to get them ready for that job. And I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's strange. I mean, it makes you feel good when you got people coming up saying, hey, thanks, you know, you really brightened my eyes, or I was going through the same thing, and it's glad to know someone else was going through it. And it opening people's eyes as far as, look at the families too. It's not just the warriors, it's the families. I mean, I can't walk the show because I keep getting stopped, and people are like, hey, thanks, that was awesome. I'm glad they're not wanting to beat me up. Well, I've heard from all the team guys that they're refusing to go watch it because it was supposed to be pro-Obama and, you know, falsify some different things in there. But talking to some of the people who have actually seen it, they said it wasn't that way. So I don't know.
I saw it. I thought it was apolitical. I didn't think it had a real big agenda. But yeah, I was kind of curious about that.
Now I don't have much downtime, so and if I do, I'm gonna go hunt.
That's awesome.
I saw one when I walked into work. A guy showed me. It was with him and Alex Jones.
Alex Jones? Yes.
And you know what? I'm not an Alex Jones supporter, but as far as his stance on that, I'm 100% in agreement. But he looked like an idiot by blowing up and doing that. And he should have handled it a different way, and I think his opinion might have resonated a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, he had a good message. Just
It was a little over the top.
yes. You know what? I haven't been able to see a whole lot of shot. Definitely got to go see the guys at Cryptech a little bit because I love their camo and you know they're big bow hunters and I love bow hunting.
Yeah.
But other than that, hanging out with Remington, the Streamlight, trying to get my own deals going.
Cool. And then, did you want to talk about anything else? Or?
Definitely, you know, Elite Tactical Unit. It's airing right now, season 1. They allowed me to come on board for season 2, but
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know.